Hey y'all, it's Miss Lily here at the Peabody Garden. I am just gonna give you a little tour to see what's been growing since you all can't be here to see it. And of course nobody else is here, so I'm still following social distancing. As you can see, I'm standing in our outdoor classroom. This is, the purple bench, all of the rainbow benches where you all would sit. I'm missing teaching you and spending time in the garden together, but I know that we have to do what's important to make sure that everybody stays healthy. Over here at the weather station, we have our beautiful worm bin that actually recently some students decorated with things that worms can and cannot eat. And the worms are still doing great. This is normally where I'd greet and say hi to all of you, but nobody's here right now. Nonetheless, the honeysuckle is starting to bloom. Our fava beans are doing amazing. You can see that there are so many flowers, and some of those flowers have been pollinated and are starting to make some beans. Let's see. Oh wow, lots of beans actually. How many beans can you count just on these? Over here in our veggie beds, things are still growing. We have some beautiful flowers, lots of green onions here and along these woolly pockets. The radishes are doing amazing. They are getting so tall, and so are these kales. And I bet by the time you come back in the fall, they'll be perfect to eat. Over here we have some lettuce growing. The bok choy is getting really big, and I think the slugs love it, unfortunately. Oh look, a little ladybug from our kindergartner's ladybug release. I know you all love watering the succulents, and they are also doing great. The office plants, and even the geraniums are doing so nice. Beautiful pink flowers. I know that these fuchsias are some kids' favorites to use for making habitats, and they're doing awesome. Our fig tree is actually making a lot of new figs already. You can see them there. I don't know why they're yellow. Anybody have any guesses? And we are gonna have so much mint to make tea from when you get back. The rosemary's doing great. Ben Kingston, your plant is doing awesome. The geranium and the sage and the lavender. Over here in the bed next to room 3, we actually have kind of a amazing mystery. Remember we put the guess the weight pumpkin here and it wasn't decomposing? I think some critter came and ate it. But now, look at this plant we have here. I know a lot of us read that book Pumpkin Jack, and we learned about how a new plant grew from Pumpkin Jack, and here is our own Peabody plant. Should we name it Jack? Should we name it George for George Peabody? We also have a tomato growing back here, which I didn't plant. This garden bed is full of surprises and some beautiful flowers. Next to room 9, our apple tree is starting to have new flowers that will turn into apples for the fall. And as usual, our lemon verbena is so tall and full of delicious leaves. I think, what do you think? Are there more than 10? Can I pick it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think there's enough. Very good. Next to our scooter parking, we have the beautiful white sage. The California poppies are blooming, and we have a couple lovely irises. Oh look, they're waving hi. Hi. down the hallway that goes to room 5 and up to the 4th and 5th grade classrooms, we have some blooming cherry trees. And not growing out of the toilet, but next to the toilet, is this lovely wisteria that some people say keeps away demons. And some nasturtium growing out of a tire. Beautiful wisteria. Finally, room 10, you might have remembered that we planted this amazing parsley that's growing so tall. And some of our after school garden club friends, you can see that your fava beans are popping up and they'll be ready to greet you when you come back. Here's the bioswale. We still have some soap flowers and the other 2 trees are doing nice. It actually looks like, even though we've been getting a little bit of rain, the bioswale is looking good and the drain is not clogged. Our plant wall on the yard is starting to get some purple Mexican sage flowers. We have the yarrow popping up. And actually, it looks good when it's not getting clobbered with basketballs and soccer balls. We have our 3 olive trees that still have our Peace in the Trees projects. And this is really sweet because it reminds me that in the world there's lots of peace still happening and it connects our community together even though we have to spend time apart. Back here we have Miss B's office plants, and excuse me, who forgot to put this back? I'll put it back for you this time. We also have our compost bin, the maple tree, and where lots of friends spend lots of time doing garden recess. My friends, the radishes are doing amazing. They are so tall, and it looks like this one is ready. Let's see, are there more than 10? I think so. I wish you were all here to be able to enjoy them, but I'm just gonna show you. Wow. Looks delicious. I also planted some surprises for you when you come back. This little guy here, well, I guess not very little, and this guy here are potatoes. Alright friends, that's the end of our garden tour. I hope you enjoyed the updates. I'm gonna do some watering, and I can't wait for you all to see what it looks like when you come back in the fall.